We are live. Somebody. It normally takes about 10 minutes, you know. So that's it. We are streaming live on Facebook.
Live. Oh.
All of a sudden, they'll all jump in. They're probably looking now, but nobody cares anymore. Just gonna wait for a couple of minutes for people to come on. Oh, there's 3 people.
3 so far.
Where's the flipping chat?
I'm one of them because I'm watching my phone play, so there's only 3.
Philip and Caroline, hello. How are you doing? It was just a sort of a quick opportunity to chat. We're outside the back here, and we decided we'd just quickly go live. 7 people in. Grace Doyle, hello.
Hi.
It's just a long time since we went live, so we just decided we'd come on, and seeing as our last live kind of a little bit messed up for us, so we just thought we'd just come on and just talk to everybody and stuff. One of the things we done yesterday is one of the locations that we actually the location that started my paranormal journey on YouTube here in Derry. It was a victim of an arson attack on Saturday, wasn't it?
Yeah, Saturday.
Yeah, and 2 youths were arrested on suspicion of arson. Yesterday we went up, and in the news headline it was 50 firefighters. So we sort of knew it was going to be bad, you know. So we went up, and basically half it's burnt to the ground, you know. So we did video, and we done a spurt box. It was an interesting spurt box actually.
It was.
But basically we did film just to get up and have a look and that. And I'm having trouble uploading it because my internet is popping in and out and that, and it disturbs the upload sort of thing. So as soon as I can get it up, I'll get it up.
Yeah.
Selena, how are you doing? Gillian, hello.
Gillian.
Great to see you coming in and stuff. You're all coming in and stuff. It's just basically there's no. We're just coming on for a sort of a chat and engage with you all. I know things have been a little bit negative lately, but how you doing? For us, what we decided to do is remove all the videos concerning the person that is under investigation at the moment. I don't really want to talk about that person anymore.
No.
And
let him go.
I want the channel to be about what we do.
Yeah.
And the paranormal. And lately, what's been going on, it's drifted to this drama sort of thing. So I thought, yeah, you know, those videos got loads and loads of views. I mean, like some of them got over 1,000 views. It just shows that drama does sell. But I don't care about them views. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
I would rather just put it away, because it's not what we want to do. Yes, sometimes I call out people and that, but I'm not going to be making a habit of it. Do you know?
Yeah.
So, you know, that's... Hello, Brett. How are you doing? And that sort of... It goes for all the other teams where there was little niggly bits and pieces of stuff going on there. I removed myself from it, and there was a few little bits and pieces of issues with people, and I actually have rang them and I've messaged them and stuff like that, and everything's sorted. I'm not carrying around this load of it back anymore, because, you know, the channel is about us getting out and us doing our thing.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. You know, that's what That's what it is. What other people do, it's their thing, you know. Um, but certainly, you know, I mean, like, with what's happened, and actually that fan base is kind of reduced, those people are going to other channels and that.
Yeah.
I just don't. I want people have always welcomed other people. Anyway, they've been very, very
Yes. Oh,
friendly.
definitely.
I just say, please continue to do that because those people possibly have learned the lesson the hard way and stuff.
Yeah.
There was a time that I had followed people that I shouldn't have followed. I
I
learned
know.
that
You
lesson
learn
too.
from
You
it.
know what I
Yeah.
mean? So you know, that is that. You know, basically that's what I want to say. And you know, in general, we don't have this kind of drama and bickering
No.
on our chat.
Yes.
And the more you stay out of the controversial stuff, the less chance of that happening on your chat stuff.
Yeah.
Because no matter if you 10 subscribers or 100 subscribers, doesn't matter how many subscribers you have. The community around you, I think, is the most important thing.
Yeah.
You know, where people come on and they chat amongst each other. Some of them are probably chatting to each other now,
Yeah, they are,
and
yeah.
probably not even listening to me. You know, but his neighbours are having a wee laugh. They're better off laughing than crying, I suppose.
That's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I have had a few sort of health issues, but we did manage to get out
We
yesterday.
did, yeah.
You
It
know,
was good to get out.
so you know, look forward to hopefully getting that uploaded as soon as possible. I'm trying. I've left the laptop on overnight, and when I got up this morning, it just failed.
Failed.
So I'm trying it again, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Is the weather good today for you, Sammy? Yes, it
lovely.
is.
Very
We
warm.
have a thunder and a lightning. It looks like maybe tomorrow. You know, but we had a number of days there where it was pouring rain all the time. So, you know,
Yeah.
the chat disappears very quickly. So I have to grab the comments when I sort of can, sort of
yes.
thing. You know. But I hope everybody is well and positive. You know.
That's it, yeah.
It's very easy to go searching through YouTube to see what the latest thing is, and I've had to drag myself away from it because I actually got caught up in this too.
Yeah.
Do you know? But the focus kind of shifted, and no matter what happens, you know, if somebody that has been causing controversy and bad things, they go away, there's always somebody that's going to come and take their place anyway. So that the circle always continues.
Yeah.
But then if you get caught up in that, you are veering off course to what you actually want to do yourself, sort of thing. Do you know? You know?
Brett has been
Stan wants to be
walking
on the
every day.
Huh?
Brett has been walking every day and doing 6 to 12 miles a day.
That's
and he's
brilliant.
Got a lovely tan.
That's brilliant.
Yes,
It's one
keep
thing
it
that
up.
I should have done, Brett, because right now I'm suffering. I can't sleep. I put on a ton of weight, and yesterday was sort of my first attempt, and you'll hear me on camera. I'm panting away. Something is seriously wrong. So you know, I need to get back in sort of some sort of
exercise.
yeah,
Yeah.
because carrying around the weight too puts weight when you're on already sore joints, kind of thing. Do you know? Yeah, Brett had a sort of a very challenging time.
He did, yeah.
You know, and has come out of it. You know, and you know, he's made the right steps.
Yes.
You know, and you know,
We're back.
we're back. Sorry, we lost signal there. There's 12 people still here, so that's not so bad. But yesterday we done a sort of a video, and you know when you go on camera, you kind of have that persona on that. For some reason, yesterday that persona just it sort of disappeared. We were talking like we were talking to each
Yeah.
other. So there was lots of swearing and stuff.
Yes.
So sorry about that. When the video does come out, I am
There
swear.
was.
We are. Well, I am swearing a lot anyway. But actually, it turned out that there was funny bits in
It
it.
was funny, yeah.
You know what we were doing? We were trying to do a spirit box session, and there was actually young people walking around and stuff like that. And we were sort of trying to do a spirit box, hoping that they wouldn't hear us, because we were kind of afraid, like they would hear us. And at one point, you could hear, "What's that noise, boys?" You know. And then
Yeah.
we were kind of going, "Oh, I hope they don't come around here and ask us what we're doing." You know. You know, I was kind of cracking like, you know,
Serious.
I don't want people coming around here and find us talking to ghosts.
Yes.
You know. But
Somebody asked him what part of Derry we're in. We're in the city side. That's the best way to explain it. We're in the city side.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
When you ask questions like that, you know, don't don't give out your
Yes,
address or
that's
anything. You know what I
it.
mean? Yeah. Well, basically, I'm on the border. I'm basically,
Yeah.
you know, I could throw a stone across the border to Southern Ireland. But a lot of our work has been Southern Ireland
Yeah, it
sort of thing, and
has.
up until now we couldn't sort of cross the border
Uh-huh.
without having to go through a big pile of questions.
Yeah.
We could do a Mark Smith and say, "This is my job."
This is my job.
But I wasn't going to do that kind of thing, you know. I just didn't want to go through all that hassle,
I know.
you know. So, but what we're going to have to do now, you know, the last year we've had a number of fires.
Yeah.
Also yesterday we went to a place that I had filmed about a year and a half ago, with the intention to do a paranormal investigation. It was an abandoned mansion turned into a home for unmarried mothers,
Yeah.
and it was surrounded with controversy. And I went there yesterday and I looked in the gate and found out that there was no house anymore.
Yes.
So
Gone.
we've got two arson fires.
Hi. It's a crack.
Hello,
Hi.
how you doing? Um, two fires. Wanting to get in on the action here.
Fenelou.
Yeah, we've had two fires. Um, demolition, and a number of places where there was redevelopments and
Yeah.
stuff. And the usual locations is just getting smaller and smaller. So
yeah.
we sort of have to go further afield, sort of thing, and that's what we're going to have to do.
Mm-hmm.
But
I hear you.
the amount of fires that's been happening in
You see
places has
yourself.
been. What's going to happen? You know, it's worse for urban exploring because that's all they have. For paranormal investigating, we can go to forest. Don't particularly want to go to graveyards, but you know where I'm coming from. You know, if the energy of the spirits, they can be around everywhere. You know, urban exploring is a kind of a you need your abandoned places,
Yes.
and what's happening is it's becoming less and less. You know, there's been more security, there's been more boarded up places and stuff like that. So it's becoming even really, really harder and that. So we have to go extra hard, and we have to go extra distance to get places.
To get
But that's what
places.
we're going to try. We're going to try and make up a new list
Yeah.
for what's left of this year, and see what we can do there. You know,
Uh-huh.
but you know, um, that's what we're focusing on now. You know. Oh, you're on YouTube, so you can
Yeah.
see them. The
I'm just
chaps
having a
better.
nosy at the comments and stuff.
Uh, I made a statement. I made a community post lately regarding this situation, and I wrote about positivity and stuff like that. And in that, I thanked all the people that are in this community, and I just want to thank all the moderators as well,
Yes,
because
everybody.
you know, they've done a brilliant job. There was once or twice where we had some trouble, and I asked one of the moderators what happened, and she says it doesn't matter. So she didn't even want to. She didn't want to burden me with what that person said. or whatever. But generally, it's been pretty good, you know, and that's the way we sort of want to stay, you know, and uh, there's nothing dramatic about going out and trying to do a truthful job and documenting your journey and your places you go to and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be that controversial and that.
No.
It's just sometimes it happens with channels where I don't know. They just walk into it, and they
Yeah.
seem to walk into it over and over again. Um, but you know, I'm not sorry I'm doing this. You know what we're doing now, or have been doing up until now.
No,
You know,
yes.
it's been class. And you, Rachel, you've been new to this sort of thing.
Yeah.
You have even less
Experience. Yeah.
less locations than me,
Yeah.
but you've experienced so much. Do you know?
Yes.
Do you know, we've had, you know, Sharon Rectory, that graveyard in Letterkenny.
Then we went to Dunree.
That's right, the Dunree was
Dunree.
pretty.
A few other wee places. So there was.
Did you go to Cumber House once?
Yes.
Yeah.
Went to Cumber House.
Yeah. And you know, working alongside Peninsula when they're down this direction and that.
Yes.
I don't know. They have a long history of investigations and that, and they do their own thing. Like you know, the cameras set up in the different rooms, a bit like what, you know, Ghost Hunters International used to do. You know, which is pretty cool. We've 18 in the chat. That's what.
Yep, 18. Isabel has joined us.
Who?
Isabel Clark.
Oh, Isabel.
Yes.
Isabel isn't too far away from me. Hello, Isabel.
No.
How you doing? Well, Isabel, I'm going to get back to your message as soon as I can. You know, you sent me a message on Facebook, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. You know, we wanted to get out. We wanted to get out regularly and stuff like that, and it hasn't been because actually it just, you know, it's for health reasons basically. If it wasn't for the health reasons, I would have been trying to get out as much as I could. But I'm working on sort of fixing that, you know. You know, so. Spooky Barcode, hello. Gillian's here, Anne's here, Brett's here. I'm sorry, sorry everybody, I can't drop a link because I'm just doing this on YouTube and that. But hopefully we'll get back on other chats. The last chat I've been on was on Elemental Encounters and that. And as usual, something funny always happens, and I just walk into a kind of a funny situation. So yeah, you know, and it was good. You know, I haven't spoken to anybody face to face in the community in a while, so that was good. You know.
Right.
Sorry about the buffering there.
Yes.
But
Tea, 2 shakers.
oh yeah, I'm addicted.
I have the dinner on at the minute.
Yeah. So yeah, you know, it's been a couple of months since I have done a live on this channel and stuff like that, and I just feel like come on and just say thanks to everybody. And it doesn't matter how big the community is, as long as there's this are nice places to be, you know. So, you know, yeah, there is a lot of stuff on at the moment, and it's very easy to get dragged into it, and then it sort of brings you down, sort of thing. You get affected in some way. So that's why I've what will be, folks. What will be, will be. You know.
Green tea was yuck. Yeah, green tea's not nice, Anne.
I'm not a fond of green
No.
tea. The first time I didn't know anything about these herbal teas and stuff, and I was given a herbal tea and I put milk in it, and then I went to drink it. It was disgusting.
Oh.
And then I was told you don't put milk in green tea or in herbal tea.
No.
You know. What is green tea? Is green tea the tea with the leaves?
I think you can get them in leaves, but they come in a tea bag version too. It's
Oh,
healthy or
so
something. It's good for you.
it's different than the brown tea.
Yeah, I think so.
All
Yeah,
right.
because it's healthy and all that. And
I normally have the ordinary brown tea, but I have it in leaves.
you have the proper
use
leaves.
I don't use the tea bags anymore. I use the loose tea. You know, sometimes you do sort of. You're getting you're getting the comments better on YouTube than I am on this.
Yeah.
But we will try and do lives. I think the last time what happened was we were going in and out of network.
Yeah.
The area that we're in, we were hopping from a UK network to an Ireland network, and that's where we were having the problems and that. But yeah, I do have the DJI mobile to or yeah DJI mobile to stabilizer thing, and that was my first time trying it, and unfortunately it didn't charge it up enough. Try it with honey, Ann. PG's all the way for me. We're talking about tea now, that decaf coffee. I've had to switch to decaf coffee. I'm constantly, it's tea all the time. From about 8 o'clock onwards, then I kind of change to a glass of milk or whatever, you know. Okay, Gillian, thanks very much. Van me has just come into the chat. Hello. But yeah, I'm feeling a little bit more positive after getting out yesterday and stuff. Even though it was not a very positive situation, because half that hospital was burned to the ground. So it was kind of it was bad and good kind of thing, you know. We did get a good spurt box session. It was pretty interesting, and that area that we were in seems to be very good with spurt box sessions. Ghost Stories was in the chat earlier. He was the one that sort of pushed me to start doing the paranormal, because I was collecting equipment with the plans of doing paranormal investigating, and he was saying just go out and do it, and that's where I went to first. You know, unfortunately, we just have these situations where people burn places down. It's not good. I'm melting here. Yeah, the temperature's been pretty good today. It's been pretty good today. It's starting to get a little bit sort of cloudy and that, so we could have our thunderstorm again. He's live tomorrow, 6 o'clock. Yeah, he did plan a live, and then he postponed it. He got bit by something in the garden or something like that.
Brett's away for his dinner too. Enjoy, Brett.
Yeah, we kind of went off routine for a little while, you know, and hopefully we get back into routine soon. And when I'm in the studio and that, I can have the Streamlabs on and have other people on, and maybe, you know, if Rachel wants, she can come in every so often as a guest. I can send you the link or whatever.
No problem.
You know, just if you want and that, you know. You know.
Why not? Okay, paranormal talk.
Oh, DQ's in the chat. Hello. How you doing? I hope you're well. and feeling positive. DQ is, he used to be a fan of the person that I've been talking about, right?
Right, yes.
And he broke away from it not too long before what happened right now, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And sometimes it can be an anger there. You've been a fan of somebody, and they let you down, and you're angry and that. I think the best thing to do is just let it go.
Let it go.
Let it
Just
go.
let it go, yeah.
Because it's not your fault.
No.
It's theirs. And
We can't let it
YouTube
affect us.
YouTube is a funny thing because
Yeah.
YouTube is a platform for entertainment. That's what it's based on.
Yeah.
And the thumbnails, the titles are the advertisement to draw people,
Yeah.
and that's where clickbait comes in and stuff. And then some people that have been genuine, they turn to the scary jump scares because that's what entertainment gives, and that's where the audience comes from. It's kind of like a kind of half horror mixed in with a bit of sort of ghost adventure type stuff.
Yeah.
But that's where you start becoming a YouTuber.
Right, yes.
And when you start becoming a YouTuber, you have to try and balance YouTube and being a paranormal investigator. It's a very fine line.
Yeah.
If you push YouTube above paranormal investigation, that's when things start going a little bit wrong.
Yes.
There is people out there that can balance it, or there is people out there that can balance it, but very often it does go wrong. He who shall not be named, exactly. And Paranormal Field was a mess before, but now it's a disaster. It is and it isn't. This is a time, I think it's time for change kind of thing, but I know there's people jumping on the bandwagon saying they're taking advantage of the situation sort of thing. So when this situation is over, there will be other situations. It's just the way it is. And it's all around sort of, it's YouTube, it's around the platform of YouTube sort of thing. If everybody who claimed to be genuine stayed genuine, we wouldn't have the drama because there's no need for it. You go out and you try to get evidence. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. There's no dramas. If you're going out to do investigations and you're doing them 100% honestly, and if you get up, you get up. If you don't, you don't. Where's the place for drama in that? The drama's around other stuff, usually. But people stay positive, and if you're a paranormal channel, do your paranormal stuff.
Yep.
That's the way to do it. Just do it. Make it about your journey. Make it about what you want to do.
Yeah.
The reason for moving that person is that person doesn't belong in my life. Doesn't belong on my channel. So, we were trying to put out a message at the time, but enough people got the message at this stage. If they've learned from what they have, if they haven't, they haven't. Enough people has put out the message now. There's no need for me to.
Everybody knows now. Just let it.
I'll make my exception for Steve Huff.
Yeah.
But I'll probably do it in a humorous kind of way. But it is kind of serious too because he's ripping people off, sort of thing. There's 19 people.
There is still 19 on. I've only been watching The Paranormal for 9 months. I didn't know there was so much drama no matter what. I love this community.
Yeah, that's DQ.
Yeah.
when it
RT
comes
market
to
stuff.
yeah, when it comes to the paranormal,
Mm-hmm.
the true investigators, they go out, they have the cameras running, and some of the time nothing happens.
Yeah.
But the fact that they went out and they made an effort,
Mm-hmm.
that's the important thing, and I think people still should support it.
Yes.
Yes, those exciting things don't happen, but we know what we know enough now what the paranormal is sort of about, and that, and that's what happens. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't, and that, and communities that are around the little channels, and it's about the paranormal, not based on YouTube figures and facts and figures and stuff like that. This is the most important thing about all this for me, is you people that are in there in the chat, talking to each other and talking to me, and that interaction, that community and stuff. And very often you go on to another channel and those same people are on that other channel as well, you know. Elemental Encounters. Hello, Andy, and thank you for letting me on the stream the other night. It was very much appreciated. And Becky's there. Hello, Sam and Rachel. Rachel's gone into see to the spuds or whatever. Yeah, but yeah, yesterday, um, just getting back sort of out. We've been caught up with this COVID stuff and that. But the fact that we got out and we went to investigate what had happened to this uh, abandoned hospital. It's a bit sickening, actually. It's a bit sickening to watch, because half the hospital is actually burnt to the ground. You know, but you kind of get stuck in a rut over winter and that, and you don't want to go out and stuff like that. And I'm still stuck in a kind of a rut. Fran Benson, hello. Life is a drama for a lot of people. That's the way things sound. Yeah, Cat's in the chat. Hello, Cat. I'm a bit rusty with the live streams, but it makes it an awful lot easier where somebody is with you, or you're in somebody else's chat or somebody else's live stream, and you can bounce off each other. That's why I avoided live chats for the last while. Um, you know, but that's what's happening at the moment. Our localized area where we do our little paranormal investigations, that little pool of locations is getting increasingly smaller. So we have to do sort of more research and do more sort of driving around looking for more places and stuff like that. So we were hoping this year, but COVID had put a kind of a dampener on it, to go further afield around Ireland, to some of the great places around Ireland, further away from us. But what COVID has done is kind of has restricted that. So it'll be towards winter before we'll be going that far afield, or possibly next summer. But we'll play it by ear. We're still going to try and find localized new places too. You know. Stop propaganda. Hello. Hi Sam, just saying hello. I'm off to the doctor's. Cheers. Hope everything is okay. Jane Newsom, hello. Welcome. Yeah, we just it's an unplanned stream. We decided we'd sit out while the weather was good and that, and we were going to go someplace this evening, but timing isn't going to let us do this, so we decided we'd just do live instead. Maybe some night we'll do a spirit box, but I don't think we'll do it here because the neighbours will be coming out wondering why are they listening to his radio that's jumping stations and stuff, and why are they talking to the radio? They won't understand, you know. That's what we were worried about yesterday when we were decided to do a spirit box, but there was loads of people going for walks and stuff. So we were sort of on the edge, looking around the corner, waiting for somebody to come around the corner and stuff. And we had to actually stop the spirit box twice. You know? There was a little bit of comedy in it because I just let my little bit of a shield down. Because when me and Rachel are speaking, we sometimes come out with funny stuff, and it's kind of, when we're on camera, there's that kind of a barrier that comes down, but for some reason it disappeared yesterday, and I was swearing like a sailor, for some reason, but it did come out with there was a few funny crackers in it, so hopefully by the time I get home it's uploaded. It's one of these videos and sometimes you start uploading it and it takes about 4 or 5 or 6 hours, and by the end of it then it fails and that, and it's just very frustrating. So I'm on my second attempt to try and get this video up, I was just wondering, how does everybody feel about the paranormal community on YouTube right now, sort of thing? Do you watch much content? Me myself, the amount of people I watched have steadily decreased over time, and then trying to find the smaller people that, trying to find those smaller creators. And in Ireland, I only look at one person. There's only one person I watch in Ireland. I don't know any other teams. Connection to the server timed out. Yet I'm still live. Hold on a second. Oh, it's back. Still watching content, but not as much as you used to. Got to go. DQ, thank you very much for coming in and enjoy your dinner. Grace Doyle, hello. Used to watch a lot of channels, now it's only 3 or 4. I'm kind of gone that way myself, sort of thing. But maybe this might be the kick in the ass that the paranormal needs. Oh, thank you very much. Actually, what we're going to do now, our lunch is ready.
Dinner ready.
Yeah, dinner is actually ready, and I just want to thank everybody for coming in and stuff. And massive thanks. Stan.
Stop it, come on.
Put a sock in it.
All it does is bark.
Yeah. We'll do another live at some stage.
Yes, we'll get back at some stage.
But massive thanks for everybody that's come in and stuff like that. We are going to try and get a place and do more investigations. We have planned to go back to Dunree.
Yeah.
To the places that we haven't been yet. Do you know that it's like a
Mhm.
village, and we haven't been to sort of a half of that
Yeah.
mountain yet. So yes, we had a favourite place in Dunry Fort and that, and we lost that, but there is other places there. So, folks, I'm going to go and have my dinner, but thank you very much for everybody's coming in. I just wanted to come on and sort of engage, and hopefully we'll be back to the studio chats as well soon and all the rest of it. Like so, massive thanks everybody. What?
Lindsay. Read that.
Where? I
See
can't.
Lindsay's comment.
I can't see it.
Okay, hang on.
Oh, it's bingo on.
And goes on to what it says. There's like hobgoblin peeping out of Rachel's cleavage. Grab it, Sam.
Right, what we're going to do is we're going to go.
Okay.
There's dinner and bingo.
Dinner and bingo.
That's it. But
Okay.
thank you very much, everybody, and we'll be out on the road again soon
Get
and
out soon.
stuff like that. And you know, keep an eye out. Keep an eye
Yeah.
out, and keep it real, folks. You know. Yeah.
My big gammy fingers.